Hello, dear students. In this video, I'm going to discuss about my strategies. In this video, uh, it may not be comfortable some of you guys because I'm not making this video in Bengali. আমি এটা বাংলায় বানাচ্ছি না just because of my friends. Some of my friends are not comfortable in Bengali, so they ask me I read how I read my newspapers, the worst newspaper in the best way. So this question was so tricky, and I try to fulfill their demand. So this is the one of the most popular newspaper in India, the Times of India. As you all know that it is widely available in most of the part of India. Sometimes it costs around 6 rupees. In the Sundays, I guess it is around 7 or 8 rupees, and may be different in the different part of India. We'll put a comment on the price. You can do a comment on regarding the price. Okay. So I'm not going to make the video long. The question one of my friend asked that how to read the worst paper in the best way. So the worst newspaper according to me is Times of India. As per my expectation, the newspaper has everything, but well, it has everything. But you have to do a little more exercise, a little more practice to find what actually we need. So in this particular video, Times of India, I will make separate sections. Okay. So what are the necessary? First, you may go through the pages. This is the front page, one of the most colorful pages I have seen ever. This is first page, and let me cross check. Hmm. This is second, this is third, fourth. All the fourth page are full filled with ads. Okay. So the main content starts from page number 5. So there is so many information, there's short information, but actually we don't need all of them. We can do one thing. We can just read the headlines. If we found that there is anything necessary, we will surely note that page number. Oh, I'm discussing this chapter. I am discussing this matter to you, so it will take a little long. But usually it takes around 20 to 25 minutes for regular revision. Uh, let's go ahead. Railway to PLI reforms expand all full speed SDM. No need. Okay. Here we can do one thing. We our examinations, either it could be USCs, could be state PCs or anything. The information is needed. No political agenda, no political reforms. We don't need. We don't need anything. But if that information contains any scheme, any budget allocation, anything that can alter our future, that can affect our future, so we have to read on that. Okay? And the whole thing I am getting there is not needed. That PL to be becomes of course it's a uh, it is one more thing. We can eliminate such newses that is actually regard on particular areas, like this thing that the whole thing is talking about Delhi Meerut Namo Metro. Okay, Delhi Meerut Namo Metro, as we know that this is the rapid railway system, one of the flag ceremony done by our respected prime minister, but we don't actually need. It is a old news. It was an old news, so we don't need. We can skip it. So we are going to skip. And the Revant Reddy is around in the southern politician. We don't know. We don't need this Telangana type thing. We don't need. There is a Rashtrapati Bhavan hints Bangladesh PM visit. That could be that could be a news if the Bangladesh PM already had visited India, but there is a plan, so we have also we can skip that. There was an in the triangular grid will keep up chicken snakes go. This was also agenda from this also news from West Bengal. We don't need. External affairs seeks regards RSS. We don't need. Russia mail no need. Flight about phone drive. No. Oh, it was the recent incident, very popular and viral in the Instagram that three one of the family entirely collapsed just for a tragedy on the EMI issue on iPhone. Uh, thus, we don't need. Okay, go ahead, move on from that. Cancellation Jharkhand exam stayed. No need. Covered religious freedom regions can't override. So from the first page, I can see there's nothing we can take it. Let take the core headlines. There may be some information. Pakistan PM ex PM Imran Khan takes the hospital declared medically fit and sent to the jail. इनका तो अलग ही चोचले है भाई पता नहीं होना FIFA suspend Argentina's Lidro parties for 10 matches. Teammates find it, no need. 60-second challenge. A 60-second daily world challenge. No need. Shuttler. Home number 4 channels. Oh, this could be a news. Okay. This could be a news. This could be a news. Only one news from front page. This the letter will discuss on in the sports section, page number 23. Will definitely look at that. Page number 23. Okay, remember. It will be mentioned in the sports section. I will really appreciate that the fast paced contest at least one news to read upon. And the second list with times of city, so we can skip city. And the seventh page also contains ad. And the eighth place, it's also CD. Ninth place ad. Tenth place, something about city. Question remains on how ground plans will move from paper to down. This could they make this for us? You can read it. There is no such news, but it will somehow treat it like the editorial section of Hindu and the Indian Express. You can definitely read it. There's a hit and run, shout out, reservation should be. Oh, one thing, I am going to finish the whole newspaper. It may take a little long. If you are watching, keep making yourself engaged in the whole process, unless you may feel bored. And this video is not for all, only for the serious aspirants and those who actually interested in the services, in the civil services especially. They can really take the benefit from it. Another news from Jantar Mantar reservation protest. So we can recall ourselves that when we saw the headline, that reservations, we have to recall ourselves that how where reservation actually stands. The state reservations is and on which article state reservation. You have to comment it down. That reservation is good or bad. There is a huge debatable topic, and this is a great topic for the UPSC and state PCS and the UPSC other services. It could be one of the best essay topic and argument topic that a reservation good or bad, benefits of reservation, etc., etc. So there was a hit and run shootout case, no need cancer drug, gang crushed. Cancer drug was gang crushed in non-diffusion, no need laboratories. No. There could be some news. The head of India's power nations manufacturing foundation. Who is this? Mohan Yadav, Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. There is some data you can recall it. Some data you must recall that as we are planning to develop ourselves in 2070, that date, that year should be remembered. That 2070 we will call ourselves carbon positive, carbon balanced 2070, and we'll develop ourselves in 2047. So the whole thing will be completed around 2047, 21 years. So we are going to develop ourselves in the upcoming 21 years, and the energy sector will be one of the will play the major role in the whole process. So what are the energy sectors are about? this there are some projects light the way to a green future. Greener future. Why that term is used? Greener future. Greener future is one of the ambitions that we have had hard from our PM that the energy manufacturing hubs will be converted from the traditional method to the conventional methods like the wind energy, where we can see, then the solar energy, geothermal energy, and other things. So this is important, one of the most important part. So you have to read a few lines. If you found that anything is important, we will surely note it down. Then the key investment reforms section given Rohgar Vikas Chandra, which is development regulatory reforms, easy doing business act, ease of doing business act, self declaration, lightning the way green future Reva Ultra Mega Solar Project. Reva. I had heard that Reva maybe in Madhya Pradesh. You have to recall that Reva in Madhya Pradesh. So this we have to remember that Omkareshwar floating solar temple. This is also I forgot where the location we have to remember. Renewable energy manufacturing 750 watt Reva Altas Mega Solar Energy Project transfer of solar energy for motivation. It will have 290 per kilowatt domestic utilization. And this is the improvement states, Reva government guidelines. So there is important thing is we have to read up on that. A gateway to global market records, exports. We don't need such informations. We have to read whatever I'm telling you that the Viksit Bharat 2047, the Viksit Bharat, we ourselves are planned to develop ourselves within the 100 years of our independence. And the PM Modi was being serious about that. I don't know what will happen after 21 years, but we can expect better future. That's would be expected. So this was all. You can get that information. Time of city we don't need. Time of the nation. Whatever it has is a High Court grants interim projection for conceived action Abhishek Banerjee's PMO case. We don't need any political things. Amit Shah promised citizenship refugees from Bangladesh under whom. This could be a news. Under within 6 months, Amit Shah promised to give the refugees from Bangladesh under CA. I don't know how you guys are aware of such things, but as from West Bengal, I am enough aware that the refugee cases are extremely making Bengal mess. Like these refugees are taking lots of spaces and making this nature, making the environment more mess. I have had already had experience on that. So live that. Gene Alpha protest minor government. One thing happening, one culture is developing in India. As from this news, we can see that lots of protests are happening in India right now. From the Jantar Mantar CJP protest, there is a lots of protests. Even we are the beginners of this protest culture. Like as a part of Gen Z, we had already witnessed several clashes, several protests. But for the Gen Alphas, they are relatively younger than our generation. They are also participating in the protests, not only in education, not only in some parts. This about the New Delhi incident, but I can recall one thing's happened in Madhya Pradesh. The Gen Alphas are protesting and block the road against their poor water supply and bad road conditions. So these is one of the major changes happening in India right now. So go through news is sugar is Sugar hits high record high. One of the major things that India witnessing nowadays. Why sugar is increasing its price. Uh, Sorry, there is a technical fault in my sentence that should be in passive form. Why sugar is forced to make itself more, it, why the sugar price is increasing, we have to know about that. We have to know about that in some spaces that the previous time hike was done in 2010. It is 443 per ton, I think, per 100 kilo per ton, 443, and now it's 449. It's around 4500 per ton. And not only it's a retailer market, it's not in a retailer market. It's in the wholesale market. So we have to be cautious about that. And we all know the E20 case. So let's go about the sugar deep knowledge, expression in Chicago University. There is a lot of footage. Even we are part of one of them. And again, there's time special. No need, no need. There's advertisements. If you are planning to attempt exams like UPSC and state PCS, if you are not able to buy any traditional newspapers, so I am this honest request you guys that don't go for these newspaper. This newspaper brings tons of sheets. I don't think wasting time on such finding reforms, finding contents is going to help you cracking these examinations. So if you are planning to crack those, please invest monthly subscription online at least in the Indian Express or in the Hindus. If your budget, your pocket didn't allow you to buy such, you can go with Indian Express. The same quantity, the same price will give you better quantities like this. I don't recommend anyone to read this. There's lots of cartoons and things. Let's jump for the economy. One thing we have to remember that the headline areas are not actually for all of us. This is actually for the investors, like Sensex. What is Sensex? We all know that's the share market that is actually in the uh, let's them. So there's anything which last swap everyone playing at like number one, no need. Apple expect to gain then manufacture with iPhone government. You guys may think that what I'm doing, I have already downloaded it, pre-downloaded, but I didn't go through this. Even I am reading it first time with you. There is increase in the tablet or the smartphone sections, as we all know, the data centers, the chip and memory RAM crisis. That's all the reasons for the inflation in these sectors. Mm. Service frequency to meet size service. There is nothing. Time to global hot says. Man, man, strike. No need 1%. No. Mm. One thing that is Panama Canal to cut shipping after drought. If the water level expressing slower, the whole dance with the Panama Canal. Maybe don't need. Whatever sports. One thing we had already witnessed in the front section of page number, I guess fifth on the front section. There's these players are mentioned. These are in the badminton courts. Uh, one thing we had already noticed that Indian sports sectors are emerging, not only in cricket sector, as we all know that cricket one of the best, one of the famous sports in Indian community, but the in improvement in the sports sector, especially in the later Olympics, I guess 2024 is 2024 Olympics. The Mirabai Chanu's first bronze medal brings the hope to Indian community. And from that event, I guess that the whole incident changes, and if people start recognizing these games like badminton, chess, and a lots of weightlifting, javelin throw. Even some of people don't heard the name of these sports before. So this is a positive sense, and I am actually blessed to no let the point go on doing their need. I don't think who they are. You have to read that. I'm actually not reading because if I'm start reading this, then the video will go longer. Comeback queens, and their the name of them are Trisha and Gayatri. When in Delhi, what are the games? The games are Badminton Women Federation World Championship medal. These are the medals that given that give Trisha and Gayatri. These are also Chirag and Satvik Raj. They also had participated same kind of badminton. India celebrates 24 Thomas World Cup finals Delhi incarnation. World Cup and Thomas Cup, if you guys don't know, these are in the sports, in the sector sports of badminton. So who were usually used by women. So you can remember that Women Cup is for women, and a Thomas Cup is also a gents name. So Thomas Cup is relatively related to gents sports. You can remember like this type of kicks. One of the best in the world, Satur. So Satur, okay, fully search. No need, no room for Iran now. Harmanpreet men must beat Netherlands to. It is important, but as if that is in a final, so that could be important. I am skipping this for right now. India fell to Dutch, but there is a hope yet. Also, it is not in a final. Brazil raised concern over Salt Lake Stadium pitch. Brazil Federation understood it. Power to vote order regulator. Modi has invited Raman for bilateral visit BRICS summit. That is important. Okay, we have to remember that BRICS summit. What is BRICS? We already know. So BRICS summit is very important as per today's geopolitics. Even Modi, that means our respected Prime Minister Narendra Modi had invited Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Tariq Rahman. There should be and harmony and balance that should be maintained. As we all know that the Bangladesh and India context, the hatred between peoples are engaging and increasing day by day. So that could be a reason for making the invitation. We had we can just hope for the best things. So there was third place number 30. No such incident that happened in today's newspaper. Daily Times we don't know. There no need. This only contains such useless. So that's all. There is nothing. That's page number 46. That's all for today. Uh, hope you guys didn't enjoy. I actually not interested in making these videos, but I am interested in expressing the thoughts that I had. So you guys, if you enjoy the video, so you don't need to subscribe, to like, subscribe, nothing. I am making this video is for entertainment purpose. This is the type of entertainment I want, and thanks for watching. Let's see you on another video. Thank you. So, সবাই ভালো থাকবেন।